Welcome to Mind, Body, and Soul Awakening, a show where we celebrate resilience and inspire transformation. Our guests share their stories of how they overcame a traumedy and turned it into a triumph. I am your host, Stars Tita. Get excited and let's have some fun. Hey, good morning, good morning. I just realized I'm watching that and I'm like, why is it so slow? I actually played the wrong video. But good morning to you and also you. And I am so excited and so grateful to be here. I want to welcome you to the Mind, Body, and Soul Awakening show, podcast, TV live, whatever you want to call it. I come through here Tuesday and Thursdays occasionally, but today I'm feeling so supercharged because I just want to give back. It's all about giving back, right? When you come into my space, the one thing that my goal, my target is to motivate you. And for me, being around like-minded people, people that are exciting, people that are go-getters that want to reach the top, those are the ones that motivate me. And so I want to do that for you. And then after the motivation comes the education, educating each other when it comes to mindset. I believe mindset is the most important thing when it comes to achieving the things that you want in your life, whether it's finances, relationships, money, you name it. Mindset is important. Education is so important. And then the last thing I like to do when I come through here is inspire. And I have two amazing humans that I know that have inspired me that I want to introduce you to. So this weekend, I had the great opportunity of speaking at an event. And if you know, that's something that I really am dialing in on this year is public speaking. Last year, I made a decision. I want to be a better public speaker. So I joined Toastmasters. Toastmasters is a group to help people speak better, give them the confidence. And I did a lot of I did some competitions with them. I won. I went all the way to California. I loved it. And I had these big, ginormous dreams and goals. And one of them is to speak on more stages. Why? Because God has gifted me with the talent of energy. Your vibe is your tribe, right? And my vibration is so great. God has gifted me with so many traumedies in my life. A lot of people don't like to talk about traumedies, but you know what? I make traumedies look good, okay? A traumedy is when the energies of a trauma and a tragedy collide. Family, when this happens, life-changing experiences occur. Many people, okay, everybody, I repeat, everybody goes through a traumedy, but they try to act like they're so wonderful, they're so good, life is so good. Hello, let's be real, okay? Everyone goes through a traumedy, but I'm that person that's going to teach you how to push through that pain, how to really listen and feel it. So this weekend, I had the opportunity of going to Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, and South Carolina is beautiful. When I was younger, we actually lived in Columbia, South Carolina, Gamecocks. I think that's the college out there. But anyway, back to the point. It was a youth and young adult summit. There were various speakers, and I had the honor of speaking to the adults because I believe as adults, sometimes we forget to take care of ourselves. Sometimes we just try to cover up all the things. We cover up all the things, maybe with makeup, maybe with alcohol, maybe with food, maybe with sex, whatever. We're just covering all the pain. And you really have to tap into those feelings. So I had the honor of sharing my story with some of the parents, some of the adults there, and then showing them the importance of mindset work, like yoga, meditation, all those wonderful things. And it felt so yummy. If you want to watch that, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and it's on there. It's like part 3 or something. It's really good. And while I was there, I got to meet in person for the first time this beautiful human. Now, this virtual life for me has been like so real since 2020. During COVID, I just kind of dove into the computer like this right here, this baby. Whew, I'm hugging it right now. I'm hugging my computer. Don't laugh at me. It's my life. And I met this woman in a clubhouse room. I heard her speak for the first time. And I remember so clearly the very first time I heard her speak. I was walking through the woods because I was just, I was taking a nature bath. I love that. And I heard her speaking about her artwork, how she wants to do this and she wants to do that. And at the time, she was kind of in a valley, and we all go through valleys, right? And I remember I was saying, you can do this, you can do that. And there were other people in the room. Fast forward to today, a year and a half, maybe 2 years later, she's created her brand, she's created her business, and she is having her very own event. So I want to highlight her, bring her up, give it up, make some noise for her. Hey,
Grand Rising. Grand
good morning,
Rising.
sunshine. How you feeling?
I feel great. I'm breathing. How are you?
I am feeling amazing. I love that. Congratulations on your first event. Let's talk about Christina's event really quick before we jump into you. Was that your first time meeting some of the Breakfast with Champions people?
Some of them, especially Christina Howard, as well as you. However, we've done some coaching in our paths. We've been in some of the same communities, but not in the physical. So, what a grateful experience. Yes.
Yes. And can I say, people, she looks like a beautiful queen. She's tall like me, so I love that. Anyone who's tall is like they get big old kudos. I love it, love it. And her energy. The one thing I think I like most about you, Yolanda, I'm just gonna be totally real, okay? How you just shut down all the craziness. Like she just shuts it down. Like I was about to say something because sometimes I just kind of talk without thinking, you know. And she was like, oh, yeah, yep, yep. Remember that conversation? I love that, Yolanda.
Absolutely. Yes, I do. Yeah.
Yes,
It's good to channel our energy where God wants it, and know this is not always easy for me. So when I share something with you, it's definitely something that I experience because I don't believe I'm better than anyone, and we all are in a healing spot each and every day. And my thing is this, Tina. If you don't have any lemons or limes in your life, you won't be able to make any lemonade or limeade, right? So, you know,
that is a good one.
the elements around us are definitely going to be there, but God is there also. And we just have to, for me, I channel my energy in a way that is most prosperous for my spirit because my spirit is the spirit of God. So,
I love it. That
yeah,
is
and you channeled that very well. And must I say, definitely for all who are listening to check out the YouTube because Tina, Bright Light Shining, she rocked it. Her outfit was amazing. She was dressed to kill the spirit of evil, and she brought it and inspired us as adults in the room that she shared separately from the children. And might I say, Christina Howard, this young lady, you hear this energy in the voice, the floralness in her voice on Breakfast with Champions. And then when you meet her, she has the same spirit, high spirited, full of patience. And you didn't even see if she was under pressure, you could not see it. And we can experience someone else's pressure. And I didn't feel that energy. She was amazing.
it
And
was
she was dedicated. She is dedicated in our youth, which is extremely important to us as well.
I totally agree with you, Yolanda. When I got there that day, they were setting up the tables and everything, and it was so calm in the room. And I looked around and I'm just like, it's like, girl, how long you been doing? Like, how you been doing this? Because whenever I do an event, for some reason, I'm just like, a little sporadic and the calmness. So I learned a lot. That's why I love going to these in-person events because I learn. Okay, so for my next event, I got to make sure I have more helpers and more time. So important. I want to share something with you, Yolanda, and those of you listening. I sometimes I get these messages on Instagram. Not sometimes. I get a lot of messages from people on Instagram where they say, well, Tina, you've inspired me, blah, blah, blah. And someone sent me this message and I want to share it with you. And I'd love your thoughts on it because it really touched my heart. It's called Buckle Up. Sometimes when you feel like grabbing the steering wheel of life and yelling out to God, you're going the wrong way. Just remember that before you were even a passenger of this vehicle called life, he actually engineered your road. He knows each and every curve, pothole, and signs. He even knows when there may be dangerous accidents from all of life's traffic. So, buckle up with his perfect belt of truth because you are predestined to an expected destination, one that he desires for you to fulfill purpose, walk in love, and fully experience everything there is for you to see along the way. Someone sent that to me, tornado in the rain. Give me your thoughts and feelings on that, Yolanda.
My thoughts on the buckling up, I say throttle up. However, the buckling up is the armor of God because I understand my existence. I didn't always. And I know from and it's funny you mentioned this about how he formed us. And as I was rising, because when I wake up in the morning, I rise, but I don't get out of bed. I have that time to talk to God. And I had a question for him, and his whisper was, I knew you before the womb. And so, in that, I know that God, through all you say, traumedy, all the trials, tribulations, when we keep our eyes on understanding who our God is, we know that He has us. He has our back. He will never leave us. And I am telling you, Tina, through so much, we all have traumedy, but that traumedy is built in us to make us stronger. And it's just a test of our faith. And some of the smallest traumedies we allow to explode. But when we get back to that armor, and have you seen the photo of the armor? That armor is nothing to be played with. So I always go back to the armor and know that God, He knew me. He knows my name. He knows your name. He knows everybody's names. And I was in this room earlier this morning, and this young lady was saying, how are people representing when we don't see each other? And that for me is becoming a action where I am working on my spiritual maturity because I know God sees me everywhere I go. And so at home, my mother always raised us, charity begins at home. So how you treat people at home is how you treat people outside the home, because God is watching us, and he's our formation. He created us, and He knows when we fall, and He still loves us. There's no perfection when it comes to us, but there's perfection when it comes to God. And that's what that buckling up is, because the more we thrive, like you say, thrive and have your tribe. But for me, it's my close connection with God. And then all the other stuff just follows behind. And I can look back at the devil and say, you know what? You can't touch me.
I love it. Can you share with the people what you do and why you decide to do what you do, and a little bit when your event is? By the way, this is Yolanda
Absolutely. I'd love to.
Christensen. She's doing an event. If you click the link on the bottom, you can go to her Instagram. I will be speaking at her event, so I'm super excited. I'm highlighting her. Tell us about your event. Where is it? When is it? All that great stuff.
Okay, so I'm Yolanda Christensen, and I am a caregiver as well as advocate for caregivers. And under that umbrella of caregivers, I believe that essential workers, medical professionals, first responders, our military personnel, corporate America, moms, dads, children, we all are caregivers. However, sometimes we are unnoticed, and I look at us as unsung heroes, because I realize and I understand firsthand experiences of the silent cries of not feeling worthy enough after caring for my parents. And I still am a caregiver. I care for my aunt, who was 85 and feisty, and my husband. And the creeps of self-doubt, they come in. You feel unworthy. And as I was transitioning into asking God, my father was transitioning, and I got back into art where I was inspired from my father, who was an artist. And I asked God, what can I do to serve you, not myself? And a lot of people didn't understand, Tina, when I announced what I was doing, because they were like, well, you're giving away for free. Well, God gives me breath every day. That's my gifts. That's the most important thing, that I can be here to shine a light. And so through the travels of caregiving, I restored my art. I opened my business back in 2022, thanks be to God, right in the middle of my husband having a massive heart attack. And that's when you and I connected, and you helped me a lot. And through that, I have channeled that energy of the self doubt and, some depression, a lot of anxiety, a lot of fear, anger, bitterness, jealousy, comparison, insecurity. All of that was there. And I had to work through that. And God, after I asked, He wanted me to go through all of that. And once I went through that, He gave me my answer. And my answer is to host quarterly events for caregivers. And He has blessed me with a host of volunteers to host the very first Expect Fully You event this coming May 18, 2024, in the Washington metropolitan DC area. It's going to be held at the Billingsley House Museum. It's a historic museum. It's a beautiful place. It's so peaceful. It's in Upper Marlboro, Maryland. It's on the countryside, but it's up on a hill. In height, for me, up on hills. My soul looks to the hills. And when God showed me this place, I was so nervous when I went. And I'm traveling down this road. It was just back in the forest, and then I opened, and it was nothing but blue skies and golden metal. Just the metal was golden. And I go up this hill, and the mansion and museum is up on a hill overlooking the water. And I said, thank you, God. But our agenda, Tina, is going to be off the charts. We have keynote speakers, Mr. Tim Hyman himself. Tina stars Tina. We have Mary Kim Farkas. We have Ramona Rogers, who is my professional development coach. And she and I speak every day. She has been holding me accountable. And I have more eagerness in this because God is all in it. And then we also have Tamika Edwards. She is going to host a sound bathing exercise during the outside events where our guests can tour the museum and hear her beautiful creations. And we also have Kurt and Annie Christensen, and they are U.S. Air Force retired artists, music artists, who will set us off with live jazz for this celebration. And we have another host who is going to do some meditative activities, and it's just going to be an amazing event. It's going to be catered, and it's going to be health conscious. We are not having no black eyed peas, hog mogs, and chitlins. So if you want to come to be health conscious. It's going to have a lot of healthy goodies, but not anything to tear you down, because we are caregivers and we have to have good, healthy eating. Trust me, you will not be dismayed. We're going to celebrate these caregivers like never before. And like you, Tina, and myself.
Wow, 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 wow. Are you excited, Yolanda? Because I love the experience that you're giving to people. And that's why I love going to events, because it's like, what's going on in that person's head? Like, I can see the mountaintop, I can see the museum, I can see the trees outside. It's like, and you said it's in May, so the weather's going to be beautiful. No idea what I'm going to wear, but I know it's just going to be an experience that's just going to uplift everyone. When you talked about the type of food, like the healthy food, and I know you're super healthy because you're always exercising. So
Not
everyone listen.
always. Not always.
Well,
We dip, we dip, we dip.
we did. But Yolanda, I am so grateful to have you in, in the presence here. I just text you. Make sure that you let me know how many people, because I want to give a gift, to everyone that comes here, because it's all about giving, right?
Yes.
So, anything you want to leave us with before you get out of here?
We are in definite need for sponsors. We have a amazing sponsor package for our sponsors, and we just want everyone who attends to come and just release and be confident in knowing that God gave you and chose you to be caregivers. But in that season, you deserve to be celebrated as much as possible.
Love it. I love it. I'm hugging you right now. I can't wait.
You back.
Guys, she's going to be going live every week starting next week on her own channel, on her own platform. Tell us your Instagram, your Facebook. How can people find you?
My Instagram is I am_benevolent, BENEVOLENT _art. You can also reach me on Facebook under Yolanda Christensen, as well as LinkedIn under Yolanda Christensen. Please know that I will be sharing flyers. We're starting the first of the month, which is day after tomorrow, to get things out. And I just want to shout out and tell you, Tina, how much and grateful that I am for you. Because, we as caregivers, we sit alone sometimes and we don't feel validated, but you've always given me that spunk. And for you to reach out in that little small letter that I found, I took a photo of it, and it was just uplifting. And it's the smallest things. And this is huge, that what you're doing for me. And I'm totally grateful and believe that God is going to continue to bless you for what you're giving out for him.
I love it. I love it. And we talked about our March lives. What I want to do, if it's okay with you when we do our lives, I've been saying this, God is pulling me towards something, and hearing you speak after I said the buckle up, I would love when we speak to maybe turn it to, like, not a Bible study, but like maybe read a verse or something, like incorporate, the spirit into it a little more when we do our lives in March. What are your thoughts about that?
Absolutely. And as a matter of fact, God is in everything, and it doesn't necessarily have to be biblical as long as it's high, energy, positivity. So, I believe, like Glenn Lundy asked us on Saturday morning, he said, who are we? And we come from a creator. So when two creative minds here, we'll put it together and it's going to rise. It will rise because we have the limes and the lemons. We have the limes and the lemons.
Yes, make some lemonade. I'm excited. I'm so excited. So everyone, this is Yolanda. I think I told you, Yolanda, I told you guys out there, for the month of February, I'm taking a social media hiatus to just really pour into myself, get closer to God, some fasting, some praying, some all that wonderful stuff. I will only be on YouTube, doing business stuff like that. But I'm super excited for the back. And then in March, boom, we're going to have some fun with that. Thank you so much for coming through, Yolanda.
Thank you, Tina. Thank you so much.
All righty, guys. That was Yolanda Christensen. Got another guest for you. I got another guest. Now, this one is she's a little firecracker. I don't know how tall she is. Whenever she speaks, it's like, bing, 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 bing. She's got more energy than me, I believe. So today, I'm talking about speaking. I'm talking about events. This weekend, I went to Christina Howard's event in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. I had the opportunity to speak there to some of those. It was wonderful. I also did a mind, body, and soul awakening activation. This is a class that I have created, and it has a little bit of yoga, meditation, breathwork, movement, and journaling, all 5 of those things. And when you put that together, it gives you an awakening. pretty much it's what I do in the mornings. Every single morning, my rituals are the same, unless I'm like running behind, but I'll kind of get them in very quickly. When it starts out with the meditation, my shoulder hurts a little bit. Sorry, guys. Just like give myself. You ever give yourself like a little massage? Anyway, meditation. That's the first thing. So important every day that you meditate, and then after the meditation, I like to do my journaling. What I'm thinking, what I'm feeling, just like to get it out of my system. And then the breath work, so important. And then Bible verses, that's something I've added in. But anyway, my next person that I'm bringing through that I'm going to introduce, I'll be speaking at her event. And I'm excited about this because I'm just going to pull her through. Her name is Trey Urban. I met her on the beautiful app Clubhouse as well, in Breakfast with Champion and all sorts of places. Make some noise. Give it up for Trey Urban. Hey, girl. Hey, how you feeling? How you doing?
Listening audience, so nice to see you here, Stars Tina. I love you so much. Thank you. So grateful to be here.
Yes. So tell us all about your event in April.
I am so excited, you guys. This is the first really big event that I'm in the forefront of. I've helped with bunches of events, but I've always been a back girl, behind the scenes girl. It's time to be in front of the scenes and be all on the stage. And like you, I decided it's time for me to be on the stage and for me to expand and grow and show up and do the things I really love to do. And what do I love to do? I love for people to learn. I love to have collaboration and networking because I love people. And I love meeting new people and gathering people and webbing people and connecting people. So me and my business bestie, Shantae, the fur baby lady, had decided last year we want to put on our own event. So we had developed with our mentors an amazing collaborative event for small business owners, for entrepreneurs, for people wanting to make money doing what they love, right? So the event is called Experience Elevated Entrepreneurs.com. If you want to go to the website, Experience Elevated Entrepreneurs, you guys, because not only am I a trainer, I love and attract other trainers like Stars Tina. Oh my God. So Stars Tina is so freaking amazing, you guys. I got to meet her in person and hug her at an amazing event 2 years ago. And since then, I have been starstruck by this woman. I have watched her grow. I have watched her build a community, and I get to be a part of this community. So trust and believe. She is one of the people we are going to be giving an excellence award to because you guys, we understand that there's all kinds of learning styles, right? I understand the analytical, the kinetics, all of the audio learners, right? So for that, we have 3, 4 different NLP trainers who are going to train all of us so that we can actually absorb it and walk away with information, right? We have 2 keynote speakers. We have 10G Collins, you guys. He was the media master for TMZ for over a decade. He has been my mentor for a couple of years. I've got to meet him in person, and he is showing up for us at this event and for you guys. You guys, he has met Hillary Clinton, the Dalai Lama. He has Oprah in his phone number. He knows all the greats. If you go out to any of his social media, you're going to see the amazing people he gets to zim with. And I want you to be able to rub elbows with him because he rubs elbows with everybody, and proximity is key to success, you guys. We have Stormy Wellington. I don't know if you guys know Stormy. She is freaking amazing. She has the biggest African American women's meditation in the world, you guys. She is the top social media earner. She's amazing. She has helped over 40 families become 7-figure earners. Who can say that repeatedly? That's why she's a keynote speaker. Stormy Wellington is off the chain. I want you guys to be rubbing elbows with these people, with Stars Tina, with myself and my business bestie. But you guys, we understand that there's all kinds of things. So it's a 3-day event. It's in person. It's in Maryland at the MGM National Harbor. You guys, this place is amazing. So of course we're having a Friday night. We're going to have a networking, and we're giving incentives because we want you to network. So people, whoever gets the most networking is going to win an amazing prize, you guys. I'm talking big stuff. We're giving away vacations. We're giving away laptops because we want to elevate you. We want to help you elevate yourself, right? And expand and grow. So first night, the authors panel, the networking. You're going to meet best-selling authors. There's going to be a a publishing company there if you want to get started, right? We're going to have training all day the next day. But after we're done squeezing our brains, right, and getting all that information, guess what we're going to do? We're going to turn it up because some of us need a party, and we're going to have an elevated party that night. We have DJ Justice flying in from Belize, you guys. This is an international DJ. He is so awesome. He's going to run all the sound through the thing. He's going to turn it up in the night. And we have an amazing artist coming in to sing songs, you guys. So we have special people, but then after, we don't want to leave you. We don't want to leave hang you. So Sunday, we are having an awards brunch, right? So we can relax before we leave, get fed, and award amazing people, because I'm all about reciprocating. I'm all about giving flowers right now while they could still hear it while they're alive. I'm not a wait till later person. I am like, I appreciate you right now, and I want you to know it right now. So we're having an awards brunch on a Sunday. But you guys, I know what it's like to be at these events. They're long and they get tiring. And so we have people that are going to help you move, right? We're good. We have mindset people. We have social media masters. I have the law of attraction author, Michael Lozier. You guys, I love my life. I want you to love your life. So please, please connect with me, connect with Amazing Stars Tina. Go to Experience Elevated Entrepreneurs, because it is time. This is our year. Me and Tina were talking. This is our year. And we have to make big changes, and we have to invest in ourselves, and we have to do the things. Like, I'm so proud of you giving yourself permission to take time to reset. Because, girl, I'm doing the same. So me and you, I love you. Thank you so much.
Yeah, didn't I tell you? I told you she was fire, fire, fire. So Trey, if you could say what people will get out of this event, like why should they come? Yes, there's great names, there's great people. Do you have a theme, an overarching feeling in your body that you want people to feel when they go there? Because for me, I love experiences, and I feel your experience. But just give us a little bit more, because I'm excited already. Just, the MGM, is that like I've never actually, oh my gosh, no, that was Washington.
It's a big, huge hotel. It's one of the biggest in this amazing area. But of course, it's a huge, huge venue. So it has so many opportunities. Of course, so we're going to have rooms. It's got all of the amenities. But you guys, me and Bestie, we're networking, collaborating people. Our ultimate goal is to help you and ourselves continue to build a strong foundation, a foundation of support, a foundation of knowledge. Because I know we both, me and my business bestie, we started off doing this by ourselves. And we both have our stories of the entrepreneurs or the going after it on our own. And it was exhausting. And we realized we can't do this by ourselves. And if I have the person who helps me fill in the blanks, then I feel better. And then I appreciate that person. And these people, we are all people who understand about reciprocation. We understand about the law of attraction. We understand about manifesting and creating. And this is what I love when you're around like-minded people. Oh my gosh, you guys, it's like attracting your tribe. And so these high vibrational people are going to help us not only with connecting and beginning to build a support, a foundation, but really we are going to give you keys to building your business and extract whatever it is that might be stopping or blocking you, right? Whatever's tripping you up, we're going to have, and because of course we're going to have a mindset person. One of the amazing people is Donna Pell, spiritual alignment, and this woman is an internationally known star. She, I believe, is one of the only earth angels I have ever met. She is amazing, and she is a master at the mindset, at catching what you say so that you can reset it. And oh my gosh, how to help your words work for you, because all is energy, right? And what we think is what we believe, and what we believe creates every second of every day. So it's important. If you have the keys, then you can no longer play defense. I want people to be on the offensive team. I want you to understand how you can create and build your best life, because it starts from here, right? From the mindset and believing you can. And then you get the pieces to the puzzle that help you build the foundation. Like, so how to show up on social media. We have a social media master. We have a motivational speaker who, Nick Loreno, he's won so many awards, because if you don't have a way to keep motivating yourself, or finding or connecting with somebody who can help you, I'm telling you, I don't think you're going to make it. It's keys. It's keys. It's keys. So we are providing a place where we can build a new family, connect with a tribe. I hope that helped answer your question, Queen.
It did. It certainly did. And it just made me think about this year per se. You know, for me, I think it's very important that I'm definitely guarding myself. There's a song, Jesus Build a Fence Around Me. I'm not sure if I'm saying it properly, but I'm noticing lately that the people that are coming into my circle, talking, the things that I'm hearing, you know, I have to really guard it. I have to guard who I'm around, what people say to me, because the spirit and the feelings are so strong. So it's just like, you know, I'm like this. Like,
Yeah, I'm sitting here like this. Yeah. Hey.
like, get away from me. I only want the positive people. And I'm thinking, you know, this year events, you know, where am I spending my time? Everything that I'm doing, I'm just being super intentional with it. The people that I'm with, you know, because I believe God brings people into your life for a reason, a season, or a lifetime. And those relationships, you want to cherish them. You know, everything that I'm doing, it's just going to be love. It's going to be life. It's going to be joy. And hurt people hurt people. Yesterday, I got a message from someone, and for like 5 seconds, I was a little sad, a little like all the negative emotions from this feeling, because this person who left me this message was so angry, and they're saying all these nasty things to me about me. And I'm just looking at the phone, and for a hot second, I'm like, yeah. Like, nobody wants to take pictures with you. You're like saying all this stuff, and I'm just like, where is this coming from? Sometimes people have that hurt and that pain inside of them, and they just want to throw it on you. And they may pretend like they're your friend. They may pretend like they care about you, but maybe they get resentment for you. Maybe they get jealous. I don't know. So if whoever's watching this, just guard the people that are around you, and maybe shut your mouth sometimes, because that's what I'm doing. I know I talk a lot. That's why I said for the month of March, for the month of February, it's like, if you're talking to me, like, hello, you are lucky. Okay. I'm not being being conceited or anything like that. But to even look at me, you are lucky, because God has given me like all this energy to just put out into the world. And I'm not trying to sound cocky or stuck up or anything like that, but I know my worth. I know what I can give. I know, you know, and like I said, girl, it's scary. Low key, I'm like,
And one of the words that me and Bestie are using is exclusivity, because we have to be exclusive this year, exclusive to the people who are worthy, who have earned to be around us. And like you said, girl, I want to tell you, I'm so grateful that you have a hater, because that means you're impacting the world. You are shaking things up, that you're causing that resistance to smack you in the face, and I celebrate that. So I invite you to celebrate that. Celebrate it and say, yes, I'm doing something so impactful that people are reflecting that in their own way, because that's just their way, that you reflected your amazing light, and the discomfort of your joy and your beauty said, woo! So trust me, they're going to keep working on it until they get it. And I believe in supporting, because that's why I met Stars Tina in person, supporting a community that I really love. I support the communities I love. I'm already involved with Yolanda's amazing event, and I support this amazing queen in her weekly things too, because I'm a caregiver. I didn't realize, thanks to her, that I also am a caregiver. And so you guys, it's critical because you're going to need it at some point. You're going to need somebody to hold your hand because we're the hand holders. Please join us. Please join us. Please accept Tina's amazing offer. This queen has a program that you need to get into because we support each other. Oh my gosh. Let's do this together. We are valuable and we are here. You are here for something really, really important. Somebody's waiting for you. Just like I was waiting for this beautiful queen.
I love it. We have Renee in the background. I'm going to pull her up to see if she wants to share anything. If you're just popping into this space here, I've been going live for like 40 minutes now. It wasn't supposed to be this long, but I started talking about events and what I'm doing, how this weekend I went to an event. We had Yolanda come up, talk about her event. Renee, if you want to hop up, this is my supporting partner who just does all the things. Renee, thoughts, comments on today's topic?
I love you. Giving you big hug, Renee.
Oh, thank you. You bring a smile to my face every time I see or hear you, because it's your energy, Trey. It's your energy. I cannot wait for this event. And you're exactly right. Stars Tina, she has a gift that you can, you're born with the gift, I believe. I believe that she, and her daughter as well. I've told her that before. It's a special gift that is impacting the world. And I hope you know that, Tina.
Thank you. Thank you. All righty, guys, we've been here for 41 minutes and I'm just excited. What is today's date? When is my last day on social media? I'm excited to know tomorrow. What? So I'm just going to be throwing out all sorts of content today and tomorrow because I love Instagram. I love all the teens. I love all the teens, but I got to let the teens go. I got to let them go so more teens can come into my life. Okay, don't ask me what accent that was. All right, Trey, thank you for coming through. Renee, thank you for all that you do. Peace and a bottle of hair grease. Bye.
Thank you. Blessings, blessings. Big hug.